Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to do this where there is smoke, there's fire manicure. It's going to be very simple. We're only using 2 polishes. We're going to use a cosmetic sponge cut into a little wedge, and we're going to do some stippling on with the black polish. What inspired this, I know this isn't exactly an uncommon look, but I was looking through pictures of me from a few years ago, and one of my favorite hairdos, I had this Elmo red hair, and I had this black dye at the bottom, like the last maybe 2 inches, and it was kind of uneven, so it looked like the fieriness of my hair was going down into smoke. I loved that hairdo, and I was thinking about it like, well, that's not hard to do on nails. The red that I ended up using, it's an e.l.f. medium red, and this took 3 coats. I have this nail that we're going to be working on. There is a little patch here at the tip that I messed up, but that's okay because it's going to be covered by the black anyway, so I didn't really worry about it. 3 coats, which is a little much because by the time we're up to top coating and base coating, where it was that 5 coats, 6 coats, depending, not too happy. What I did, I made sure that my red is perfectly dry before I started the sponging, because I noticed when I was playing around with the sponges and everything last night is that if I didn't wait for it to be dry, the red was coming off with the black as I was stippling, and it was just a mess. So in my opinion, I think you should wait for it to be dry before you begin. Truthfully, I cheated the system a little bit. I added a coat of Seche Vite. I think if I were just waiting and I hadn't been in quite the hurry I was in, because I had good light and I didn't want to lose it, I would just let the red dry, then put on the black and not do the second layer of Seche Vite. But yeah, whatever, it's just top coat. My black that I'm using is Revlon Colorstay in Stiletto. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take our little wedge of Cosmetic Sponge. We're going to just paint a nice little coat over the top. I have a paper towel off to the side. I found I got the best results when I dabbed off like the first biggest amount of polish. Then what you do, you take your sponge and just dab it over the tip of the nail lightly. I wanted to concentrate the darkest amount of color right at the tip and get less smoke going up the nail. If you find it starts to get kind of tacky and gross and you still want more color, second layer of polish, I would make sure not to put quite as much on the sponge. I would dab it off to the side. I've got this little patch that's just bugging the hell out of me, right there. And you can go as high up on the nail as you like. I'm going to stop right about there. The next step that I would take is I would clean up the mess around the cuticle, and I'm going to top coat. So I've cleaned up my edges. I always have a little bit of mess around my cuticle. I just can't get it perfect. My cat wants out of the room. And I have top coated. And here is my right hand. This is the nail that we worked with. And here's my left hand. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you guys do this on your own, I would love to see. Please leave it as a video response. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please leave them below and subscribe. Thanks and have a great day.